Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now today it's Champions League Cup final day, and as you are probably aware, Steve is a die-hard Gooner. So he's watching that. I'm in the kitchen and I'm not starting it yet, but we're having a Chinese Fakeaway. Now there will be no packets, no jars, no ready prepared things made for to make this. But what I wanted to show you was, or tell you, is when you're cooking Chinese food, you need to have everything prepared ready because it cooks so quickly. So you can't go, oh, I'll put the onions on and I'll chop the peppers, and while the peppers are in with the onions, I'll chop the mushrooms. No, it doesn't work like that. You've got to be quick. You've got to have it all ready. So you need something called a wok clock. And that means that you have on your plate or your chopping board a clock, just like that. So you'd have your onions first, then maybe your carrots, then your peppers, then your mushrooms, and then lastly your bean sprouts. Okay, so you get all that ready so that you just, once your wok's on, you're boom, boom, boom. But what are we having? We are going to be having a chicken chow mein. So I have poached a chicken breast in some chicken stock and I've sliced it, and that is in the fridge. I don't want that out. I have made a, because I'm having a sweet and sour chicken, so I've made a sweet and sour sauce. Now I've got the recipes and you've seen these recipes cooked before, but so I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing and hopefully show you a little bit, and then show you all finished at the end. So sweet and sour sauce, really easy. Ketchup, white vinegar, sugar, equal parts of ketchup to vinegar, and then you can do half the amount of sugar or more if you really like it sweet. Okay, and I have coated, I had my chicken, I cut it and I had it in a marinade of, now I've got to remember, sesame oil, a little bit of sugar, salt, pepper and light soy sauce. Left it in there for about 20 minutes. Then I cracked an egg into it and I massaged the egg into the chicken. Then I took out the chicken and I put it into some potato starch. If you don't have potato starch, you can use corn flour or cornstarch as it's called in the US, but potato starch will give you a crisper chicken. And then what I did was I fried it. And that's going to go and have another fry before it goes in with our sweet and sour. So chicken chow mein. I'd said that, didn't I? I have cooked and cooled the noodles as well, and as always I've used Lucky Boat noodles, and I've got the vegetables ready for the chow mein, and that's the chicken that I poached, so I have spoken about it. Going to make a batter with sparkling spring water and dragon flour and a little bit of salt, white pepper and a touch of MSG. Prawn crackers. Now you can buy prawn crackers. Of course you can buy a bag of prawn crackers about yay big, 95p, something like that. I buy these. And I will link the video to, it's only a short showing these. Buy these from Chinese supermarket, and all you do is fry them in hot oil until they become like this. So let's just show you. They go from this to this. So you couldn't eat this, look. Hang on. Couldn't eat that, break your teeth. Couldn't eat that. Fine. So the prawns are defrosted. They have been fried. They're sitting on kitchen towel in the fridge because obviously it's really hot, so there's no way I'm going to have those sitting out. And you've seen the batter for that. They get deep fried. And that's about it for now, but you'll see everything partway through cooking or when it's finished. So back soon. Right then, let's get on with these. I've got the mushrooms and the onions in this one for the chicken chow mein, and this is the poached chicken breast that I'm just popping in there. I've also added a little MSG and a little salt. But what I'm going to do is just let that chicken warm through in there. And this is for the sweet and sour chicken, and all I've got in here are onions and peppers. And I'm going to go in with the sweet and sour sauce. Put my glasses on so I can see what we're doing, eh? That's better. Right, in with the sweet and sour sauce. And get that bubbling. Move this around a little bit. Right, that's started to heat through nicely, the chicken. So we'll go in with another 1/4 teaspoon of MSG. Now you might think that's a lot, but it's not, because we're seasoning little and often. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Right, give that a stir. She's bubbling now, so I'm going to go in with my coated chicken. Just let that get coated nicely. Throw it over the floor, throw it over me, hey. Right, here are the noodles, the Lucky Boat noodles that I told you I'd cooked. So they need to go in. And what I need to do really is create some space in the bottom and let them start to set up a little and get that little wok hay that you need. Right, batter done for the crispy prawns. I've got them here. They're in a seasoned flour at the moment, and now I'm just going to pop them into the batter and get them into the fryer. Not hanging about, just getting them in. The sooner they're in, the sooner they're out. They won't need very long because I didn't have any raw prawns, so these are previously cooked. You know, so they're pink. I haven't previously cooked them, we bought them cooked. Ouch. Be careful it doesn't splash back at you because it does burn. Right, leave those. Got time to check on our noodles. Just rinse off my hands. And let's have a look. Yep, look, can you see they're just starting to get a little bit brown on there. Leave those. These I'm now going to take through because I'm using the buffet server tonight, so we can just help ourselves. So that's cooked, that's going through. I'm going through, I'll be back. Right then, we are all cooked and ready. We have our sweet and sour chicken, our chicken chow mein, Steve's prawn balls, various other, got a little bit of sweet chilli sauce and dark and light soy sauce there, and obviously our prawn crackers. So we're going to tuck into this and hopefully we're going to enjoy it. Right, well, that was just showing you really what we've got for our dinner tonight. It's a shame it's not a celebration dinner, but I hope we'll enjoy it nonetheless. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again on the next In the Kitchen with Pen. Bye for now.